everyone, Rusty here. I hope you're all doing good. And in this video, I'm gonna give you some tips that will help you improve your pronunciation in Portuguese. Before I start, I want to mention that I started posting some pictures, daily pictures. They are actually lousy drawings, but the important part is that they represent idioms in Portuguese, and hopefully they'll help you improve your vocabulary. You can find me under the username hello.rusty, but even if you don't have an account, it's a public profile, so you can check the pictures and the meaning of each idiom. With that being said, let's jump straight to the tips because there are many of them. So the first is very important when you're reading something in Portuguese, when you're speaking Portuguese, and it is stressing syllables. So in Portuguese, we basically have three groups in which a word can be. The first, oxítonas, when the last syllable is the stressed syllable. The second, paroxítona, when the second to last is the stressed syllable. And the third group, proparoxítona, is when the third to last syllable is the stressed syllable. So how do you know which syllable to stress? Accents make our life a lot easier. So if you see an accent in a word, that's the stressed syllable. That's the one you're gonna focus on. Luckily for us, all proparoxítonas in Portuguese receive an accent. So if the third to last syllable is the stressed syllable, you're surely gonna see an accent above the third to last syllable in that word. But what if you don't see any accent in the word? There are some rules, but what I'm gonna give you here is the to-go rule, the easiest to remember, and that will help you out figure out which is the stressed syllable in a word. So if the word ends in a, as, e, es, o, os, en, ens, and it doesn't have an accent, that's a paroxítona word. So the second to last is going to be the stressed syllable. If it has the same endings, but it has an accent in the end, it's an oxítona. I will give you some examples now, and they will make you understand what I'm talking about. So the words casa and sofá. You stress the first syllable, casa, house. And in the second word, sofá, sofa. You stress the second. So the first is paroxítona and the second oxítona, both ending a. So since sofá is oxítona, it's gonna receive an accent. The same for pele, skin, and Pelé, the player, the football player. One that is very tricky, coco, coconut, no accent at all, C-O-C-O. And cocô, which means poop, the informal for feces. The same goes for jovem, young, jovem. And alguém, somebody, alguém. So again, the endings a, as, e, es, o, os, and en, ens. But if you forget this, remember that most words in Portuguese are paroxítona, which means that the second to last syllable is stressed. So if you forget the rules, your best guess, if the word doesn't have any accent, is to stress the second to last syllable. I don't know if you noticed, but my second tip is regarding words ending in E and O. In Portuguese, E is pronounced like when you're saying the vowels, you can pronounce E like E or E. And you pronounce O like O or O. But did you notice that when I said pele, the last E sounds like E, pele, like R-I. And coco. The O sounds like U, coco. So normally in words that are paroxítona, the E, Portuguese, E or A sounds like E, and the O sounds like U. For example, Rio de Janeiro. Rio ends in O, but it's pronounced more like U, Rio. De becomes D, and Janeiro becomes Janeiro. Of course, there are in parts of Brazil, de is pronounced like de, not d. For example, milk. Most people pronounce leite, but there are some people that will pronounce leite, especially in the south of Brazil. Next, I'm gonna talk about double R and double S. So R mainly has two sounds in Brazil. One with a lot of air, like rato, carro. So if R is in the beginning of a word or in the middle and it's double R, you have this aspirated sound. Rato, carro, mouse, car. While if it is between two vowels, it will have a different sound. Caro, expensive. It's not carro, very rolled like in Spanish. It's softly rolled. Caro. It's more like a D in certain words in English, like order, that R, very subtle, or that you make the sound. That's how you pronounce the R in Portuguese. And as, it's basically the same rule. As sounds like as when it's in the beginning of a sentence or when it's double as, like salada and assar, salad and bake. S sound. But when it is between vowels like asa, wing, it is pronounced like Z. Since we're talking about the sound of SS or S in the beginning of a word, I want to mention that C cedilha, the C with the thing under the C, it's pronounced like SS, not like C. So caçar, to hunt, it's pronounced caçar, not cacar, or anything else. Another one with C, CH. CH in Portuguese is pronounced just like SH. It's not ch, it's sh. So the word key is chave, not chave. And you see again, the A in the end becomes like E, chave. And the same thing for T, chá. Next we have L. L doesn't have the, we don't roll the L when L is in the end of a syllable. For example, honey, mel. Mel has a short double O sounds, like U, but very short. Mel, mal, maldade. In European Portuguese and in some parts of Brazil, you get the L sound, similar to the L in English, maldade, like the word Portugal, Portugal. It's rolled. In Brazil, we say Portugal, Portugal, Portugal. Continuing with L, I want to mention the LH sound, I. Melhor, the best. It's not melhor or anything similar. It's melhor. I know this one is more difficult because it doesn't exist in English, this sound, but if you practice, you get it right. Melhor, the best. Olho, eye. Alho, garlic. Another trick sound is an age. Tenho, I have. Tenho, not tenho. Or minha, mine. Minha, not minha. And to end this video, I wanted to focus on the pronouns, the pronunciation of them. So first, I, eu. I see a lot of people saying el. It's eu. Você. You see there is an accent in the end, você. So the stressed syllable is the last. It's not você. It's você. Ele. He. Ela. She. I really cannot explain why ele has a closed sound and ela has an open sound, but if you remember ele and ela, you can also figure out that dele, his, has a closed sound, and dela, hers, has an open sound. Ele, ela, dele, dela. The same goes for nele, nela. That was quite a lot of information for one video, so go through it and practice. I'm gonna post a video pretty soon, a practice video with some nice Brazilian songs, so you can test what you learned from this video. Keep in mind that accents are gonna change the way you pronounce words, but if you learn the main basic rules, if you listen to the tips, I'm sure you're gonna make a lot of progress when you speak Portuguese. I hope to see you next time. Tchau, tchau.